questions, please pop them into the Q&A tab, and then we'll do those right at the very, very end. So I'm going to start the luxury webinar today. So thank you everybody for joining us. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves as per normal. Janice.
Hello, I'm Janice from... I am. I'm sorry, I was looking at the panelists and attendees and all of that. I'm Janice from RCD Hotels. We look after UNICO 2087 in the hotel in Riviera, which I'm going to be presenting today, but also Hard Rock all-inclusive hotels in Mexico and Don Ret, and lots of others to boot. So that's me.
Super duper. And you've got a bit of an exciting prize for us today, haven't you?
Yeah.
I hear on the grapevine.
I know, we've got 9 VBOT reward points, which is enough for a 2-night stay at our beautiful UNICO 2087 or a 3-night stay at one of our Hard Rock all-inclusive hotels. Just need the government to Amber.
Just changes. That's good. Thank you very much, Janice. Ian.
My name's Ian Scott. I work all alone at home by myself. And today I'm representing Caesar's Palace in Dubai, which opened about 3 years ago, and it's gone through a lot of change over lockdown. So I'm going to focus today on what's changed and what's new at Caesar's Palace in Dubai, which is not like Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, by the way.
Okay.
Quite different.
And
same owner.
Is it the same owner?
Yeah, Caesar's put money into the Dubai project, but it's a very different product. Yeah.
I thought the logo looked similar and obviously the same, but yeah, perfect. And what's your price today, Ian?
It's £25.
Super. Thank you very much. And last but not least, Nadine.
Hi there, I'm here representing the Nassau Paradise Island Promotion Board in the Bahamas. I'm going to give you a bit of an update on some of the new things that have gone on and just take a quick snapshot of some of our more luxury end product. And our prize is also £25, which will be paid onto your MBR rewards card. So if you aren't already registered for My Booking Rewards, you need to be. And then you can start logging your bookings and earning £20 per minimum 4-night stay as well.
Super, thank you very much. So everybody that's on the webinar will be entered into the spin to win, but you need to listen very carefully because we'll do a couple of questions at the end that will give you extra points if you are the fastest finger. So Nadine, over to you. If you can whisk us off to Nassau, I'm just going to go finish my diving and I'll come back in 15 minutes.
We'll have to shout loud and make sure you can hear us. Right.
Oh, we're still on the screen.
Only for us.
Ah.
So
sorry, I can't actually get underneath.
Click on the little one at the bottom. You know, the little computer at the bottom, just next to the minimize and maximize. That's the quicker way to do it.
The little computer at the bottom.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, you've just been hovering over it. Because if you try and do it at the top, you've got the banner which is blocking you, the Zoom banner. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Down there. That's the one.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, quick look at Nassau, and I'm going to just jump straight in with some slight changes to the arrivals protocols in the Bahamas, because previously they had said that double vaccinated people didn't need to take a pre-arrival test, but from the 6th of August they changed that. So even if you're double vaccinated, you do need to produce a negative either rapid antigen or PCR test taken no more than 5 days prior. And those who haven't been vaccinated do need to do the PCR test no more than 5 days prior to arrival. And all children ages 2 to 11 will need to produce a rapid antigen or PCR test no more than 5 days prior to arrival. And all of that gets uploaded onto the Bahamas Health Travel Visa at travel.gov.bs, and that's where all of the information can be found as well. And you know, in case things change, you need to keep up with everything that's going on. So once you've applied for the Bahamas Health Travel Visa, what you pay actually includes a mandatory opt-in to the insurance policy that the destination provides, and it covers any COVID-related treatment or hospitalization if that happens during your stay. And for those in North America and USA and Canada, it would also include the repatriation medical evac if required. Unfortunately, not for anyone from Europe. So you would need to make sure that the people have it included in their travel insurance. And then those who are not vaccinated have to take a 5th day test, which is included in the health visa. And there's lots of testing centres, particularly around Nassau. Some of the hotels actually have them within the hotels. So it's all very seamless, very, very easy. And then they're just asking that everybody wears a mask and socially distances in public places. The price of the visa can vary, depends on where you're coming from, how long you're staying, whether you require the testing or not. And so it can be for a longer stay, anything up to about $70, but coming in at about $40 for shorter stays. So watch out with the British Airways schedule. So you know that BA fly direct from London, and they are currently flying 3 times a week, but through October you'll see that the schedule increases to 4 times a week as things stand at the moment, and then the days that they fly keep changing as well. I think that's partly to do with the fact that Virgin are starting to fly, and also to do with the fact that the Cayman Islands haven't fully announced when they're going to be reopening, and therefore when this double drop flight will go into the Caymans. So it is changing on a rolling basis, and is obviously also vulnerable to any potential changes in the traffic light designation, and of course demand. For our US agents and our Canadian agents, there's a plethora of flights from all sorts of different departure points in the USA, as I'm sure you know, and more are being added all the time. And from Canada, there's the regular service from Toronto down to Nassau, which is only a 3-hour flight, same time zone, so no big deal getting to the Bahamas from the USA and Canada. And also for the UK travel agents, you can use Air Canada, for example, or any of the US airlines, but Air Canada is a really interesting one to fly via Toronto. And then, of course, our big news that happened in mid-August was that Virgin Atlantic announced that they were starting to fly to Nassau from Heathrow from the 20th of November, initially twice a week on a Wednesday and a Saturday. They've got plans to increase that depending on demand. And that flight is, as far as I am aware, a double drop with Montego Bay. In both cases with BA and Virgin, they go to Nassau, they go to the second place, they come back to Nassau, and then they come home, which means that your return flight home doesn't leave Nassau until quite late in the evening, which gives you the entire day in the Bahamas to enjoy the facilities. So quick recap, where is Nassau? Right there in the middle of the Bahamas and just 183 miles off the coast of Florida, and surrounded by all of the other Bahamian islands. This is the island of New Providence, where the capital of the Bahamas, Nassau, sits. But the locals do tend to refer to the whole island as Nassau. Here is the international airport, which BA and Virgin fly into, and even if you're going to a lot of the out islands, you probably would be coming through Nassau anyway, with connecting flights or overnighting in Nassau to get to some of the out islands. And then the main resort areas, Cable Beach, downtown Nassau itself, and then across 2 little tiny bridges. You can look on the map there and see 2 little bridges joining Paradise Island to New Providence. So zooming in on Cable Beach, we've got Sandals Royal Bahamian, sorry, just going to go back, Sandals, then the Bahama Resort, and then over to the right you can see the beginning of downtown. Sandals is under full renovation. There's a $37 million renovation going on. It's going to reopen in January. And I'm told it is going to be incredible. They're adding swim up suites and lots more water features. It really is a very, very deep renovation. It's not just sort of soft furnishings. So I cannot wait to see what they've done there and what an amazing product it's going to be. So Bahama, I think it's worth spending a little time just to recap the layout of the resort. So this is the whole of Bahama. Where you'll find the Grand Hyatt in these 2 buildings, the 2 sort of curved buildings. In front of those, sort of towards the top of the picture, is the main entrance to the entire resort with a sort of Bellagio style light show, fountains, and so on and so forth. In the middle, you've got the building in the middle is the casino and lots of restaurants and the Spa. Then you've got SLS Bahama, 300-room property here. And then down here, you've got Rosewood, which is a 200-room property. All 3 of the resorts share the extensive grounds and all those facilities. But, and this is important for you as luxury specialists, the Rosewood Hotel has its own private entrance. It has all the swimming pool and the gardens that you see, and the immediate beachfront that you see aligned with the Rosewood property are all exclusive to Rosewood guests. But they can get, there's a little secret door that goes out the back and goes into that main building with the casino and the restaurants and the spa, should they wish to cross over into the main resort or wander out into all those facilities. What happened that was new during 2020, they opened a little 18-hole mini course, golf course, which supplements the big championship golf course across the road. And more recently, they opened a new water park, Bahar Bay. And the newest feature to open at Bahar is the Sugar Factory, which is an absolute haven, not only for sweets and slushies, but also sort of Bahamian cuisine, sweet cuisine. It's a playground of the rich and famous. So they're very excited to be able to have a sugar factory within the resort. Quick look at Bahar Bay. You can see in the bottom right hand picture that is the extent of the water park and how it sits to the right hand side of the whole resort. All guests at Bahar Mar have a free entry into the water park, and then depending on sort of occupancy levels, they will allow guests in at an extra cost. Don't ask me what it is because I don't know, but for guests from outside of the resort, and they haven't given me the pricing, the entry price yet. But it is 15 acres. It's a really comprehensive, full-on water park with rides for the little tiny ones, as well as the teenagers and the grown-ups. Lots of eateries, drinkeries dotted around, in addition to everything else that the Bahar Mar Resort has to offer. And a quick look around the resort, I think particularly of note is that lovely casino, which is full of bright sunlight, unlike other casinos in the world that try and keep you with no idea of what time of day it is. The Bahama Casino is stunning. It gives you the full sense of the fact that you are in the Bahamas. Fantastic for all the family. And just a little taster of the different room types. These are in the Grand Hyatt. These are the reserve rooms. SLS, a more funky kind of millennial vibe with lots of music playing all the time, lots of party atmosphere and funky rooms. And then moving on to the Rosewood, as you can see, very muted colours, very sort of colonial in style. You know the Rosewood brand, you know with the kind of service they offer. These beautiful rooms, stunning views out to sea in the lovely private pool area and gardens. And then very colonial style. This is the library where they serve afternoon tea, and the manor bar where the staff are dressed in almost like Scottish kind of outfits. And it's very, very sort of old school, traditional. And then moving on to the downtown area, we've got the Margaritaville, the British Colonial Hilton, and the whole sort of cruise wharf, and then right at the bottom, Little Grey Cliff Hotel. But kind of a quick look, brand new, opened in July of this year, and that's the Margaritaville Resort, right in the heart of Nassau, where you can just walk out the front door. Fantastic family resort, also with a water park, but all brand new, so feels really lovely. During this summer, we've been privileged to have Crystal Cruises sailing their Serenity ship out of Nassau, home porting out of Nassau, just staying within the Bahama Islands. And we're really hoping, everything I heard was it's been a resounding success and a sellout. So we're hoping that they'll do it again in future. So if you sell luxury cruises, keep an eye on that one. It's fabulous. And they are at the moment work in progress redeveloping the entire waterfront. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic, an amazing experience for arriving and transiting cruise passengers, as well as people visiting and staying in Nassau. And then over to Paradise Island, we just have a quick look. So this is the Atlantis resort layout, where you've got the beach and the coral, but more interesting for you, probably the Royal, the Cove and the Reef. And then you've got the Aquaventure water park, which all guests have access to. Dolphin Key for fantastic dolphin encounters and yoga with the dolphins. And then a lovely marina village with lovely shops, restaurants, and a chance to look at all the super yachts that were there. So the Royal, the news is that they renovated all the rooms at the Royal, the premium rooms. So during 2020, looking fantastic. The Reef, great for families, sort of residential, some like wet bars, but some with fully equipped kitchens. I think it's great if you've got a nanny, or if you just want to be able to give the kids breakfast and maybe a lunch sandwich or something. And the Reef and the Cove share this lovely pool as well, which the other guests from the rest of Atlantis don't have access to. And the Cove, then, really luxurious, split level kind of junior suites, their own pool, Cane at the Cove pool down at the bottom there, and that's got outdoor gaming, adults only, so very swanky. And then all around that pool there are these beautiful beachside cabanas, so they open out to the pool on one side and out to the beach on the other side, all butler service, so they can be rented by the day. Fantastic. World's largest open air marine habitat, and 21 restaurants, 19 bars, and 141 acres of sprawling water park. So much to see and do at Atlantis. And then just along the coastline, you've got the Ocean Club, a Four Seasons resort. Here is the sort of the lobby lounge area, which if you're an avid James Bond fan, you may recognize from the opening scenes of Casino Royale, where he arrives in the Bahamas and walks into a private poker lounge. That was all filmed right here. Beautiful resort. They a couple of years ago they put in this infinity pool looking right out over the most incredible beach, lovely courtyard which twinkles with fairy lights at night time. It's Versailles Gardens with one of the other pools, and then this is the family pool on the right hand side. So fantastic resort for the wealthier families with children, beautiful rooms, butler service, and then options to stay in these incredible villas. So again, for families, they make a fantastic option for families who perhaps have multiple children, nannies. There's a couple that have got sort of suites next door to them. So there's lots of options in that luxury sector. And that actually is my whirlwind tour through Nassau. Just to remind you, log your bookings on nassaurewards.com. We pay £20 per reward for a minimum 4-night stay. And that is because, we recognize that people do multi-centers, they do twin centers with the USA or with Canada, or go to the Out Islands. Sandals Royal Bahamian twins really well with the Sandals Exuma, Sandals Emerald Bay and Exuma. So we accept that. Sometimes people will just pass through Nassau for the shorter stays. And that concludes my presentation.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Nadine. I'm just going to go and have a conch salad now while, after my diving. So all good. Thank you very, very much. Brilliant presentation. Ian, you're on mute, so you'll need to unmute yourself. But if you can take us to Dubai and take us to the Caesar's Palace, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much. Let me get this sorted. Can you see that? Hope
Not
so.
Probably delay.
Yeah. So as some of you may have heard me saying at the start, really, before we got going, that Caesar's Palace is part funded by the same people that do own and run Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. But the majority shareholding here is the Dubai government. It's owned by the same people that own Jumeirah and lots and lots and lots of other hotels in Dubai. So whilst the name and the logos and things might look quite similar, they're very, very different. And just while I show you the picture of Blue Waters Island with Caesar's.
Can't see your screen yet, Ian.
Pardon?
Can't see your screen yet.
Oh.
It always works when we do a test run.
Yeah, I hit share screen. Let me do that again then.
There we go. Now it's doing something.
Sorry. So I've only got to this. This is as far as I've got.
Yeah.
So
okay.
This is Blue Waters Island, and it's Caesar's Palace at the front there. Before I go through the slide, I don't want to forget to do this, which is why I'm going to do it now. We're in September, which is obviously a pretty good booking month, and we've got 2 different sales going on for all of this that you can see at the front on the beach. The first one is just the September sale. So if you book Caesars during September to stay anytime from the 1st of October through to the 13th of January 2023, you'll get discounts on the accommodation of up to 40%. You'll get free half-board upgrades, and you'll get free access, a free ticket to the wheel that you can see, which is called AIM Dubai, and I think it's double the size of the London Eye, so it's a great way to see Dubai. So that's booking for throughout the month of September. And also, starting today, just lasting 1 week, it's the same sale, but the discount on the accommodation goes up to 65%, depending on your travel date. So do have a look at getting something booked during September and taking advantage of those discounts. So this is Blue Waters Island to the and what you can see from left to right before that dome on the right hand side is all Caesars Palace. Previously, before the lockdown, it was Caesars Resort on the far left and Caesars Palace on the right, where you can see the swimming pool. During lockdown, it's changed. So the whole thing now is just called Caesars Palace Dubai. And I'm going to show you what we've done to change it slightly. This video is very short, but gives you a sort of a nice view of what's going on. So you might have noticed that from the beach, if you're at Caesars Palace, you're looking out to the ocean. You've got what we call an unobstructed view. If you're staying somewhere like the Ritz-Carlton or the One and Only Royal Mirage, they're building a cruise terminal in front of those properties. So they're quite busy and there's a lot of activity going on. So actually being on Blue Waters and on the beach at the top of Blue Waters with Caesars, you've got an uninterrupted view into the ocean there. So that makes a big difference. Now, what we have now, we don't have two hotels now, it's one. It's called Caesars Palace. And the room types vary. There's lots of different room sizes, suites, two bedrooms, 3 bedrooms. And whether you're recommended to go in Julius Tower or Palace Tower will depend on your party size, your budgets and things like that. But everything else is equal. So there are no benefits anymore of staying in Caesars Palace over the other tower. Everybody has breakfast in Bacchanal, which is in the Julius Tower, and nobody gets free access to the Cove Beach Club, which is in the middle. So it's now one resort, and we've done this because we need to move our competitive set, if you like, to be places like Al Nassim, One and Only Royal Mirage, the Ritz-Carlton, Mandarin Oriental, Raffles when it opens. So Caesars Palace is a luxury 5-star hotel. Before lockdown, we were competing with hotels on the Palm, but that's changed. We want to be considered as one of the top hotels in Dubai, and our challenge really is the consumer thinks that we're like Vegas. So we're doing some work with the consumer also, just to make sure they know we're not like Las Vegas. So real quickly, so there are two towers, Palace Tower, Julius Tower. Julius Tower is bigger, the rooms are slightly smaller, it's more affordable. Palace Tower, the rooms are bigger actually, but if you've got a family, you just book what you'll see on the products when you're booking it. There's a family room type, which is effectively 2 rooms, because you can't put a child in a single room in Caesar's Palace, in the Palace Tower. The apartments are not really on sale for the UK market, apart from the top floor, which is the presidential suite. So really you just need to focus on Caesar's Palace Dubai and whether Palace Tower or Julius Tower is right for you. So this is Palace Tower. It's got a beautiful pool where the picture was taken from just about on the beach. So you can see what a beautiful sort of setting this is. And every room you can see around the hotel has got sea views. At the moment, we're not operating any room that looks over the back of the hotel. So you either get a full sea view if you're in the middle, or you get a partial sea view if you're on the side. And the rooms, this is at the entry-level room in Caesar's Palace. On the left, just behind that wall, if you like, is the bathroom, which covers the full length of the room, and then the bed. And you can see why there's no space really here to put an extra bed. And there's the bathroom. The suite, this is a 1-bedroom suite in Caesar's Palace still. And so the bathroom now is behind where the bed is, and this is your living room, where you can put an extra bed if you wanted to. And you can see the view just out the window there as well. And then you get into presidential suites. This is a picture of a presidential 2-bedroom, but there's a 3-bedroom as well. And the design is the same throughout, it's just more bedrooms. You can see the bedrooms are the same, but you get a lot more space in these rooms. And the presidential suites also have this outdoor terrace that's got the jacuzzi on the terrace and those 2 seats, and the sun sets right in front of Caesar's Palace, so it's a nice place to sit and have a drink. And then the royal suite, which is not cheap, but you can see the size of it, and it's pretty astonishing if you've got somebody with a budget that can stay there. So in terms of dining in Caesar's Palace, Hell's Kitchen is the name of Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. Guests at Caesar's Palace used to have breakfast here, but now they don't. It's an a la carte restaurant open for lunch and dinner. Zheng Wei is the dim sum and Pan Asian cuisine. It's my favorite in Caesar's Palace. Havana Social is it's a bit more busy. It's like a bar really, but Cuban style, and you get Cuban food in there and live music. And then Roman Lounge, which is effectively the lobby lounge, but it's got beautiful views outside as well, and a great outdoor terrace. So Julius Tower, I mean, one thing I need to say right now though is this pool there's work going on, because we're going to create another beach club here, because Cove Beach you have to pay to go in. There's going to be a Caesar's Palace beach club which will incorporate this pool, so that work's going on right now, but I think it'll be ready in October. And you can see the rooms are different in Julius Tower. The rooms are smaller, and you can get another bed in the main room, the Ocean King room. Bathroom. And then the suite has got the same bed in the bedroom, but it's then got the living room as well. And you can put a bed in the living room if you wish. 2-bedroom suite is much bigger, and you can see that it's still very stylish, different colours from Caesar's Palace. But this is the main buffet restaurant. So wherever you stay, whether you're in Julius Tower or in Palace Tower, this is where you'll have breakfast. And then you've got a Mediterranean restaurant, Cleo's Table. These are the 2 pool bars around that pool area. La Piazza. And also this really is where the main kids clubs are. So Empire Kids Clubs are for 0 to 12 years old. And then there's a teenager club, which is 13 to 17-year-olds. So especially when it's very, very hot outside, these are pretty good places for kids to be. In the winter months especially, they'll do lots of things on the beach as well. So don't think that Caesar's Palace is not a family place. It really is, and there's lots of families to sort of get involved in. And at the moment, we've got a relationship with Hamleys, so families and kids are receiving some Hamleys products as well. And there's some little cute things where kids can do various things to earn vouchers that they can then spend on ice cream and mocktails and so on. I won't go through that, but you can just see the sort of schedule of activities for kids. If they want to spend all day doing things, they certainly can. And then we've got Qua Spa. This is based in Caesar's Palace Tower. And it's payable for everybody. So it used to be free if you stayed in Caesar's Palace, but now it's our spa, and if you want treatments, you have to pay for those treatments. It's an award-winning spa, as you'd expect. And then the residences, like I said, they're on the right-hand side there. You can book on the 6th floor, you can book the suites, but they're really for long stay. They're not ideal, really, I don't think, for a short holiday. And that's inside the residences. They're exactly the same as Caesar's Palace. And Cove Beach, this is our beach club at the moment, which is in between the two towers. This will be payable wherever you stay, whether you're in Julius or in Caesar's Palace, or whether you're staying somewhere else in Dubai. You can come here and there's an entrance fee or a minimum spend. And that's got its own swimming pool and its own restaurants. Oh, this is our touch to Caesars. So when it was first built, the hotel was a Jumeirah hotel, actually, and it changed hands quite late. So you'll see around the hotel these sort of artifacts and various quite subtle things that tell you it's a Caesar's Palace, but that's as close as we get to anything that you'll see in Las Vegas. And the wheel. So this wheel opens in October, but as I say, if you book now, for anybody traveling from 1 October to it's the 13th of January, they'll get free access to the wheel. And that's me. Thank you very much. I'll come out of that.
Thank you very much, Ian. I do definitely quite fancy spending a few evenings at the Cove.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. They get DJs there from that have played in Ibiza. It's got that kind of a vibe to it. It's a fun place to be, and you've got the pool. You can hang out, hang out around the pool, or they've got access to the beach as well.
Yeah, I guess it'll be the address to go to in Dubai.
Yeah, absolutely. And the pool I mentioned, that will be our own beach club, so it won't be a private one. It will be the Caesar's Palace Beach Club.
Super. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we're going to skip across to Mexico, and Janice is going to take us to the UNICO. I can't remember the rest of the numbers.
UNICO 2087.
87.
No, that's not coming up. Hang on a minute. Let's go there. Why is that not coming up? What are you seeing on your screen?
Emails.
Oh, yeah, don't see those. No, go away. Right.
Your calendar.
Does it never work when you do it the second time round?
We did the first one, it worked perfectly.
I know, we did. Exactly. I'm going to share screen and that one. Share. Are you seeing my screen with a presentation now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Finally. Haha. Right, let's get you onto the presentation. Sorry, everyone. Okay.
There we go. Oh, good.
So, this is our beautiful, stunning UNICO 2087 Hotel Riviera Maya, based obviously, as it says, in Riviera Maya in Mexico. We can't wait for the day that the government announces that we can go back and have all of your lovely guests come and stay with us. This is an adult-only leading hotel of the world. It's also a AAA 5-diamond award-winning hotel. It is all-inclusive, so it's quite different. Not many leading hotels in the world are are all-inclusive hotels. So just a little bit about us as RCD. We're a family-run chain of 10 hotels across four brands, but quite an eclectic mix. So obviously this is our own stunning UNICO 2087 hotel, Riviera Maya. We have 2 Nobu hotels. Again, that's for another luxury webinar, I think, in the stunning Los Cabos and the lovely Chicago, and our Hard Rock all-inclusive hotels in Dominican Republic and Mexico. Where is UNICO based in the Riviera Maya region? We are about 20 minutes away from Playa del Carmen, 75 minutes away from Cancun Airport, and about 30 minutes away from the ruins, the archaeological sites at Tulum. So we're very centrally based in the Riviera Maya region. 448 rooms and suites, 5 restaurants, 5 bars, 3 very different pools, adults only, as I say, all inclusive. We have a local host service. We don't do butlers, we do local hosts because we're a bit more laid back and not as stuffy as that. 24-hour room service, and yeah, let's move on. This is the map of the property, and as you can see, we're in a horseshoe shape, so over 90% of the rooms have ocean views, which is absolutely stunning. There's the 3 pools, as I've said, La Única, 2087 pool, and La Escondida over on the left-hand side. All of your shops and the majority of the restaurants are along the top end of the hotel, as well as the spa area. So just to give you a brief overview of what you're looking at. This is our video. Very brief, just to give you a taste of the region and the hotel. It's a beautiful hotel. Oh, I want to be there now. Right, now I need to work out how to not make it do that. Sorry, guys. 2 secs. So this is our lobby entrance here. When you come into the hotel through the motor lobby, this is what you're greeted with. Why we're so proud of this brand is that, and the reason why the coordinates are in the name of our hotel, is that we have taken so many local influences and put them into our hotel to bring you a taste of contemporary Mexico. So a lot of the artwork is done by local artists, the hangings on the wall in the bedrooms, the lampshades, the wood used. We have taken our influences from that local region, and we will continue to do that within any new UNICO hotels that we have. Our front desk area, when you come into the front desk, you get seated at the sofas on the left-hand side. We will check you in personally there, and then we offer you the chance to customize your stay, really. We give you 4 scented candles. You choose which smell you would like in your room, and that we will take to your room. The local host will put those in there, and that's your personalization. These are our Alcova swim-up suites, as you can see, all on the ground floor, all around the horseshoe area. These are our swim-up suites. That gives you an overview of the pool areas that you've got there, and from the internal view from the room. So again, here you get the feeling of the very muted tones, understated, but very contemporary. These are our Alcova ocean view rooms. The difference here is that you have a hot tub out on the balcony and the view, of course, out over to the ocean. The double rooms, both of our Alcoba Ocean View and Alcoba Ocean Front can come in double occupancy, which means that you can have parties of females going away together or gentlemen going away together. It doesn't have to be couples only. That's your balcony. I mean, oh, I wish I was there now. Just stunning. And what's useful on these balconies is there are power points and USB points, so you can actually sit out there and charge your phone or work if you need to. Who would want to do that with those views? The Alcoba bathroom, I wanted to just show you these very quickly because although they look as though they open up, and they do, there is a sliding screen behind, so you can make them private if you're going with a party of your girlfriends or boyfriends, as it were. This is our one bedroom estancia suite, the lounge area here. As you can see, you have an elongated terrace outside, still with hot tub, but with some lounges on the terrace. And the bedroom in the estancia suite. The bathroom has a bath as well as shower and separate toilet. Wanted to just touch on the amenities really quickly. We have very personalised amenities. When you come into the room, you'll have sun hats, which you can take down to the pool to get personalised for your stay. So our local artist will be there and will decorate your hat for you. I'm not going to go through all of those, but just the in-room minibar can be stocked as per your preference. The local host, as I've mentioned already, custom scents. We do have locally sourced soaps, and you have your hats, which is your artisanal gift. And of course, 24-hour room service. The custom bathrobes are just to die for. Just thought I'd mention that. Most people come away and go, can I have a bathrobe, please? You have to buy them, I'm afraid. Some of the services our local hosts give, they will do restaurant reservations, late checkout, turn down service, packing, unpacking, laundry services, you name it, they're there to help you from start to finish. We have an app, so we're in with the times. So basically you can use the app to speak to your local host, to order room service. You have a number on your pool lounger, so if you're there and you want drinks or food brought to your sun lounger, you don't even have to move. You can just use your app and they will be brought over. You can set your turn down times and communicate with other guests should you want to. I think the gastronomy is where we absolutely stand out from our competitor set. If you think all inclusive, you tend to think of a range of cuisine. Our cuisine goes above and beyond. It's absolutely stunning, as with our mixology and cocktail services. Dining at UNICO 27 is not a singular experience, but rather a multi-sensory adventure. I wanted to leave that up on the screen so that you get the vibe of we really do use our local ingredients to make our guest stay special. We have a chef on rotation, so every 9 months we change the chef so that we keep our menus really fresh, really clean, really different, and so they're not tired. We have new things on offer all the time. Cueva Siete is where the rotational chef, that sounds like he turns all the time, but I'm the chef on rotation, is mainly serving. So this is our Mexican restaurant. It has such stunning local ingredients in the menu. It's fantastic, absolutely to die for. And this is our outdoor terrace. We have 3 outdoor terraces in our restaurants. And I think this is such a nice feel for a Mexican restaurant, because for us Europeans, we like to hear the crickets, we like to feel the warm breeze. And this is just such a lovely terrace. Mi Carissa is our Mediterranean restaurant, so you can have tapas here, as you can see, pizza, but it's not just Italian, it is Mediterranean, so you can enjoy the lovely Mediterranean fare here. And this is the outdoor terrace at Mi Carissa, as you can see, set over the water, just beautiful atmosphere. Mura House is our Asian fusion restaurant. Here you can have teppanyaki, sushi, sashimi, Asian fusion a la carte. It really is a stunning restaurant. 2087 is our it's a la carte in the evening for steakhouse, but during the day it's our buffet restaurant for breakfast and lunch. But you can go here and enjoy a lovely drink at 6 o'clock. We have a bar here called Gin Time, which does gin and tea fusions, which is very British, we feel. And this is the terrace at 2087. So you can sit out here, enjoy your breakfast, see the view of the sea and the ocean there. It's just a delight. Cafe Innes, if you fancy just picking up a snack during the day, a sandwich, a coffee, a tea, Cafe Innes is there to help you out when you're peckish. These are some of our bars. On the left is Bar Balham. This is Palmera Lounge, which has live DJs, live music, is a happening place, it has a cigar bar. It's very much of the Cuban feel here. Our Essentia Spa, 26 cabins offering treatments that are infused with local ingredients and local rituals too. We have a hydrotherapy area and an exterior lounge pool, which is here. Onto our pools. This is Escondida. This is probably my favourite pool. It's the hidden pool. The music here is chilled and not always on. It's very laid back vibe here, and as you can see, very beautiful. La Unica pool is our central pool, so as you come in through the lobby, you will be greeted by our La Unica pool, and there is our bar lounge on the right hand side, and this is 2087. This is our more happening pool. Down at the weekends we have a DJ that plays here, sometimes have pool parties, you have your inflatables here, so this is where the fun happens. We also have spinning classes and those kind of things. Walkway to our beach, I just wanted to show you that because it really is a stunning view. Honeymoon experiences. We have complimentary weddings at UNICO, and we also have honeymoon experiences so you can enjoy, or couples who are married within a year can take their wedding certificate with them, enjoy Moët Chandon, massage for two and some flower arrangements. We also offer local experiences within the hotel, such as chocolate tasting, cooking classes, and mixology classes. So there's plenty to experience whilst you're staying at our hotel. Main takeaway points from me. Oh, I think I've done quite well. I've been quite quick. Superb cuisine. We do absolutely fashion ourselves on our gastronomy. We do think that that's what sets us apart. Our wellness facilities. We are suitable for all ages. We have areas where people can party, but we have also areas where you can just get away and relax. We are immersed in our local culture that's so important to us, and of course, our stunning location. I just wanted to tell you that we have 2 complimentary antigen tests offered to adults, or there are PCR tests if needed available at an additional cost. And don't forget to log your bookings on Vivant Rewards on My Booking Rewards to earn £20 and enough points for a free night stay. So that is me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That food has made me really hungry now. It looks incredible. Like, wow, I think we're all wishing that we were there sampling the food. So when can we go?
That is true.
I know, but the great thing is you can log your bookings, and instead of getting your cash rewards, you can swap them for your free nights. So yeah, it's a great way to be able to sample the hotels. And of course, we all know once you've been to a hotel, you can sell it a billion times more. So great opportunities there for you. So a big thank you, everybody. We've got a couple of questions that have come in. I know Nadine, you was answering one earlier. Jacqueline has got a question for Ian. Who's the best company tour operator wise in the UK for agents to book through? I've muted you again, so you'll have to unmute.
Hello. Well, I would say Gold Medal Gold Medal, I would say, is the best place.
Okay.
Yeah, in terms of B2B, yeah, there's a lot of direct as well, but from a B2B perspective, Gold Medal. Okay,
super. And also, Jonathan, he's asking about who would be his contact for the US. So I'm going to send a follow-up anywhere with your contact details. Would you be able to put him in touch with whoever it is he would need in order to sell?
For the US hotel, you mean?
No, for the hotel. No, for the agent, US agent.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Send me the email and I'll find out.
Super. Thank you very much. Janice, Claire's asking, do you do honeymoon packages?
Yes, I had it on my presentation. So yes, we do complimentary honeymoon packages that they just need to let us know that guests are honeymooners when they come, and then they need their wedding certificate, and we will arrange for a bottle of champagne and massage and flower arrangements upon arrival.
And of course, not forgetting that incredible food that they get as standard.
I know. Yeah.
Jacqueline's also asked which bed bank has the best rates.
I was literally just typing that one in. Hotel beds do offer a UNICO, but most of them have our rates, the bed banks, but as do most of the UK tour operators, mainstream and luxury.
Okay, super. Oh yeah, so Ian, Kathleen's asked, is there anywhere that we can find out more about the pool renovation works that are going on, please?
Well, if you share my email address, anybody can email me. I don't know the full account right now. I know that Paru as a restaurant is changing. The swimming pool that was in front of Caesar's Resort is turning into a beach club. We're building some villas as well. So there's a few bits like that going on. But if you just email me, I'll find out all the details and I'll let you know. Super. Thank you very much. Samantha's from Pure Luxury is saying that she has the rates. So yeah, bring Pure Luxury for you as well, Janice, for Janice and for Ian, obviously Nadine as well. Samantha, you can be the booker for everybody. Perfect. And I think that's all of the questions that have been answered. So as I mentioned earlier, every single person on the webinar gets entered into the prize draw. So we've got 3 prizes that are available at the moment. So if everybody can go into chat and just make sure that you've changed your drop down to everybody. And then we're going to have, it is a fastest finger first. So what you do is you get an additional 10 entries into the spin to win. And I will announce it on Facebook tomorrow, and you will be contacted straight away if you are the lucky prize winner. So, Ian, just remind us again your prize. Prize is £25. Super. So if everybody can go into chat, Ian's going to ask us a question. So the very first person with the correct answer will get entered 10 times into the spin to win. So Ian, what's your question, please? My question is going to be, we have Gordon Ramsay is a celebrity chef in the Caesar's Palace, but what's the name of the hotel? What's the name of the restaurant? Okay, even I got that one. So Rachel was the first. It's Hell's Kitchen. Correct. Brilliant. Well done, Rachel. Just writing all of this down. Super. Janice. Yes. Remind us your prize. My prize is 9 Vivant Rewards points. So please do sign up to our Vivant Rewards on My Booking Rewards. Which is the equivalent of a 2-night stay at our stunning UNICO, now you've seen it, and or 3 nights at any of our Hard Rock inclusive hotels in Mexico Don Rep. And my question is, what is the name of our Asian fusion restaurant? Oh, that's a tricky one. Oh, here we go. Oh, Miura House. Yeah, Miura House. Gregory, well done. Yeah. Super. Okay. As well, don't forget, Janice, you have a sign-up reward as well, don't you? So every single person that signs up, even if you don't make a booking, you, 5 points. You're coming to my presentation. Yeah, thank you. You do get 5 points for signing up for registering. So do come along and sign up. Yeah, and that will get you what? At least two nights? At least 9? 1 night. Yeah, gets you 1 night at either UNICO or any of our Hard Rock hotels. So it's 4 points for UNICO and 3 points for our Hard Rock hotels. So thank you for the reminder. You're very welcome. I think it's fab. So thank you. Okay, Nadine.
Okay, so for £25, what new food outlet opened recently at Bahama?
Oh. Here we go. Sugar Factory. Ushma. you was the correct person. So brilliant. So thank you. Massive thank you, Janice, Ian and Nadine. These presentations have been really good, very, very thorough, very informative. So thank you. It's much appreciated that you've spent the time to come on and see us all today. You will all get an email with the recording sent out to you, and everybody will be copied in. So if you do have any further questions, queries, please just do reach out to the relevant people. And a massive thank you to the trade, and just keep remembering who has been supporting you and supports you week in, week out. It's these guys on the screen in front of you. So any bookings you've got, just send them their way. So thank you, everybody, much appreciated. And we'll see you next week. We've got the Caribbean Corner next week, next Thursday. So we will see you all there. So bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.